Speaking of concerts, everybody who watches this show or knows me knows I'm super proud to be a Kentuckian. I'm a Kentuckian. I was actually born in Southern West Virginia, but I moved to Kentucky when I was 4 years old. I've lived here most of my life. I love Kentucky for a lot of reasons. There are some reasons I don't like it. Yes.
Sure.
We all have those, but I love being from Kentucky. And I have to just take a moment to step out and brag a little bit, because not only do we have RailBird in Lexington, Kentucky, which is coming up the first weekend of June, but we also have a festival in Louisville called Louder Than Life, which is more heavy metal rock bands. And then we have Bourbon and Beyond, and we have Forecastle Festival. There's a high concentration of great music festivals here. And the combination of RailBird and Bourbon and Beyond, those lineups have recently been announced. And if you're not going to one or both of those, you're missing an opportunity to see just about everybody you probably want to see, because those lineups are insane. So RailBird, which I have tickets for Karen and I to go, and we invested a little bit more to do the VIP thing, because I don't think either one of us are the age where we want to be standing out in the hot sun all damn day. It's at the Red Mile Harness Track in Lexington, Kentucky. And it is the first weekend in June. And here's the list of people that I'm going to go see at the RailBird: Noah Kahan, Turnpike Troubadours,
Jealous.
Counting Crows, Winona Judd, Marcus King, Trampled by Turtles. I'm skipping a few here. Let's see who is Chris Stapleton. Heard of him.
Jealous.
Hosier. Hello. Lord Huron, Dwight Yoakam for like the 9th time, Elle King, if she can stand up at that point, Red Clay Strays will be there, Allison Russell, Brent Cobb, one of my favorite new artists. Oh my goodness, he's good. Dave Cobb's cousin, by the way. And there's a bunch of others on here. And so that's a 2-day festival, Saturday and Sunday, June 1st and 2nd in Lexington, Kentucky. And then just this week, they announced Bourbon and Beyond. And what was your reaction to that, Frank? I think you kind of flipped out, didn't you?
Oh my God, that was my reaction. I have never seen, I'm not going to say never, but it's stacked, right? That lineup is phenomenal. And I have friends who go to that festival every year, and they don't live in Kentucky. Well, one of them lives in Tennessee, I believe, but they're always, I've been asked to go with them, and I just haven't been able to. But oh my God, if I could make it this year, it would be mind blowing. I mean, so we've got Tyler Childers.
Let's count off how many people you would pay to go see individually.
Individually?
Right?
Okay.
So we got, here's the lineup: Tyler Childers.
Yes.
Right. Zach Bryan.
Yes.
Not bad. Yeah. Go see him. Dave Matthews Band. You either love them or you hate them. I happen to like them. They're fine.
Yeah. I'm over them.
Pardon me while I take a knee and bow. Neil fucking Young. Hello. Beck.
Yeah. I do love Beck.
Matchbox 20. Okay. The National. I Need a Nap. Hello. In Louisville. My Morning Jacket.
I know.
Holy
oh my God.
crap.
Just so you know, you're saying My Morning Jacket, and I got the chills.
Yeah.
Because I love me some Jim James, and I would do that in a heartbeat.
Well, they're from here. So yes. I've seen them play the Forecastle Festival here. I've also seen them play at Iroquois Amphitheater here in town. So I've seen them play in town a couple of times. And I've had a couple of nascent run-ins with members of the band. I was at a Christmas party once, and Pat, the drummer, and his wife is friends with the wife of the person throwing the Christmas party, and they came. And I passed them as I was leaving. They were coming in. So I said hello. That's about it.
Yeah.
I did meet him at Forecastle one year. He was doing celebrity bourbon tasting. So I got to say hi and talk to him for a few minutes. And then I was actually just in a random coffee shop here in Louisville one day. It's a coffee shop. It's named Please and Thank You. It's down in Nulu. And I look up, and it was a coffee shop that also had a small amount of vinyl records. And so people would come in and browse through the records. I look up, and Jim James is standing there going through the records with two friends. And I was like, oh shit. And this was like right in the middle of like Circuital was out and was a big album at the time. And they were just coming off, a huge tour. And he was just there. He got into a beat up pickup truck and drove off afterwards. I was like, holy, I didn't say anything to him. I didn't want to bother him, but
I would have died.
Yeah. He went to high school with a friend of mine. So I've heard some stories about him.
Okay.
So the acts that I read off there, that's the first two lines of of the long list of the 20 lines of acts that are going to be at this thing. So let me quickly go through a couple more. Whiskey Myers, who I've been listening to a lot lately. We'll talk about them more in the Picking and Grinning segment. Cody Jinks, Tedeschi Trucks Band, The War on Drugs, Black Pumas, who I've recently started listening to, who are fantastic.
They're great. Yes.
This one's a little weird, but it's here. The Beach Boys. Okay.
I thought that too when I read that. I'm like, wait, what? And I had to go back and read it because I thought maybe I misread it, like it was something else. And I'm like, okay, it's the Beach Boys. All right.
For a long time, you know who their regular drummer has been?
No.
John Stamos.
No kidding.
No kidding.
The John Stamos.
He doesn't do every show. Like I don't think he tours with them like permanently, but like he drums for the Beach Boys. Look it up.
No kidding. Wow. Fun fact.
Mountain Joy is also on the lineup. Maren Morris, Chris Isaac. Hello. Melissa Etheridge. She's on the 5th line of acts. Holy crap. Oh my God. Lyle Lovett, Sierra Farrell.
Okay.
Charles Wesley Godwin. I mean,
Sierra is on my list. She is so stinking talented. I mean, that girl, I would go see her by herself. She's actually got 2 shows in Chicago in April, and they're both sold out. And I don't have a ticket.
I mean, the Wallflowers, Bruce Hornsby and the Noisemakers. I mean, I'm just grasping at straws here. Patty Smythe. I mean, they're just holy mother of goodness gracious. This is amazing. There's so many great acts on here. It's kind of hard to imagine that they can fit all of these people on 2 or 3 stages over the course of a couple of days.
Yes.
And I always love you're going down through the acts and you see someone that like, you scratch your head like, what the hell are they doing on here? It's usually somebody like Ludacris or something. You're like, what? But I don't think Ludacris is on the list. Anyway, so Bourbon Beyond, and I believe I think that's in September.
September, yeah.
But
you missed one though.
What's that?
You missed a big one.
Who did I miss?
Well, for me, it's a big one.
Well, who was it?
Sunvolt.
Oh, that's right. Sunvolt's there. I did look at the lineup very quickly, and Soul Asylum's also there. So here you go.
Oh.
But I did look at the lineup very quickly, and I wasn't real thrilled with the schedule because Saturday there's not as many bands that I want to see. It's like I can just cram a bunch of stuff in on Friday and or Sunday, but then Sunvolt's really the only band on Saturday that I was like, oh yeah, I got to go see them. So I'm not sure if I'm going to buy tickets or not. I'm sure my family and Karen will pester me enough to buy them, but that's
maybe
fine.
Somebody will buy me a ticket.
Well, maybe we can figure that out. So
yeah,
or maybe
we got time.
We need the show to be big enough so they give us media passes. That's what we need.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we'll work on that. Maybe not this year.
All right.
Anyway.